So you want to start a YouTube channel, you have some awesome ideas, you just bought a brand new camera, set everything all up, and then realize talking in front of a camera is kind of tough and a little scary. Well, let's see if I can help you with that. Although I haven't been really making YouTube videos for that long, I've kind of developed some tricks for myself to make talking in front of the camera a little bit easier, because it can be very intimidating. So I have 3 simple things to maybe help you get a little more comfortable. So let's get the most obvious one out of the way, and that's just do it as much as possible. And I know you might be saying, yeah, it is obvious. Just trust me. Get in front of the camera lots, even if you're not making things that you're gonna post anywhere, it's just gonna sit in your archives. Just do it. Just sit in front of the lens and just talk, and trust me, it'll get a lot better really quickly if that's the main thing you focus on. Now, tip number 2 is to script out your videos. Now, a lot of YouTubers will do it word for word, and that's just not how I want to do it. I'm not a very good writer. I don't like writing, and if I were to write a video out word for word, that would just take a lot of the fun away. So what I do is I do like major points I want to hit. So this is the notes for this video. You can see I just have basic points that I want to hit throughout. And the one thing I really like about this is I know exactly what I want to talk about, but because I haven't scripted everything exactly, it gives me a lot of freedom to move in and out of those subjects as things come to mind when you're actually standing in front of the camera. And that makes it a lot easier for me personally to really kind of express how I feel more authentically and not have everything so programmed. And it also allows for other things to come up that you might not have thought about when you were scripting your videos. Like I'll sit here and I'll be talking about something and I won't like that take. I'll be like, well, if I transition like this, I can talk about something else actually on the other end of it. So it works really well for me doing like a blocked out script or just certain things I know I want to hit throughout the video. Now, tip number 3 is just take your time. Just because you have the camera rolling doesn't mean you need to get going right away and start talking. You can just sit, just relax, and just collect your thoughts. It doesn't have to be right away. You don't have to start spewing things out. That's the awesome thing about making videos with new tech now is you just press record and you can just take your time moving out, and in editing it looks like things are happening. So just sit, take your time, and just enjoy the process and try not to be so freaked out about it. And another bonus tip, guys, is look down the lens. It feels really awkward if you're constantly looking to the monitor and looking back to the lens and back and forth and back and forth, and it can be very distracting. I actually did it there just by accident. So one thing, if you're struggling with that, is just come up and just close the monitor. And then it's not as distracting. You're not looking at yourself and you're just here with your camera, and the lens is the only thing to really look at. And one thing that helps with is you just feel much more connected with your audience. And that's it, guys. I hope these tips will help you feel less awkward in front of the camera. It does take time and at first can feel really awkward. And even if I don't shoot all week and I set the camera up, I'm even like, oh, okay, I gotta get into the zone. But just take your time and you got this, I believe. And if you like this video, guys, subscribe, it means a lot, and comment. I love reading your guys' comments. And yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Peace. I feel like a broken record today. I don't know if I'm qualified to be doing this. Oh my word.